I decided to finally do something with the old MacBook Pro I bought. Initially it was listed as MacBook Pro 2008, but it turned out that it's 2010 model with Core i5 on board. When I first got it, I immediately decided to install new spicy PTM 7950 because I'm stupid and I had PTM 7950. So I cracked it open, and I did install PTM, but there was a problem. Being careless, I broke a fan in the most embarrassing way possible. Looking ahead, judging by temperatures, the system didn't even notice the missing fan, but my heart still aches from the carelessness. Anyway, I installed SSD, 8 gigs of RAM instead of 4, and cast a glance at the place where the battery is supposed to be, the absence of which is the reason why this MacBook can't be opened with one hand. Overall, build quality is awesome, glowing Apple, good for its age screen, quality speakers, and keyboard with backlit. Unfortunately, inside it's not so sweet. As for the operating system for the old MacBook, I only see 2 options and only one seemed to make sense. It's patched macOS, in my case macOS Catalina. Patch allows us to install officially unsupported newer macOS, because older ones do not support a lot of apps. But when I tried to use it, I found out that I don't want to, not with this machine. Yes, it works, the gestures works and everything is amazing, but the performance is not. For some reason, I cannot even play video in 480p. Common problem for all devices running macOS. So I decided to install Linux Mint, and let me ask you, what's the point of MacBook if you're going to install Linux anyway? I mean, it's okay if you already have a device and want to prolong its life, but buy an old MacBook on purpose to install Windows or Linux on it is weird. After I got Linux installed, as expected, now 480p videos are no longer an issue for a MacBook. 720p? No, but even it runs better than 480p on macOS. And it's time for gaming, Steam Proton, and in Portal 2 I'm getting 15 FPS, which is not enjoyable for sure, and most likely not even playable. In Half-Life 1, surprisingly same, despite the fact that this is like older game and it should run better. Fallout Shelter decided not to launch, same about old Stalker. Well, at least Hotline Miami was merciful enough to properly run on this laptop. Which cannot be said about Helltaker, which launched, but you see that there are visual artifacts. And that's enough. Why did I test games on Linux? The problem is that Windows showed me this. I tried different versions and all of them had some problems. The one that worked best had a touchpad driver issue, it just simply did not work. Anyway, asking you a question again, if you want to use Windows, why would you buy an old MacBook in the first place? Let me know in the comments. See you.